Welcome everyone to the MedSpa Accelerator podcast, brought to you by Everwell Marketing, the go-to resource so you can get the latest hacks and best practices to market and grow a profitable medical aesthetics practice. My name is Maripili and I am obsessed with all things business, marketing, operations, numbers, and helping you grow and take your MedSpa to the next level. This is the MedSpa Accelerator podcast, Season 2.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Glad to be back.
Yes, I am so excited because in this series that we've been talking about events and how to get the most out of the busiest season of the year, we're going to be talking about what to do after your event, how to get the most out of it, whether it went great or it didn't.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. So let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Yes, but before we do that, let's make sure to subscribe. If you've been listening to this podcast for a while, we would love to hear from you. Please do leave a review. You know how important these are.
Super.
And they are very important for us as well. So please do go in there wherever you listen to podcasts, check it out and leave a review. If you love video, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Hit subscribe, like this video, and leave us a comment below.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, if you want to join a community of like-minded people that are all entrepreneurs and doing the same thing that you're doing, make sure to check out our free Facebook groups. The link is below.
Yes, please do. So now let's get into the meat and potatoes. I love that.
Yeah. So we've been talking about all about events. We're trying to get everything ready for the holiday season. We're talking about, I guess you can even do this for Halloween, right? But specifically November, Black Friday, and then December, which all the, holiday shopping is going on, right?
So what happens after you have an event? Mm-hmm. I think this is very, very important because sometimes we really do focus on the planning on the event, the actual event, mm-hmm. but afterwards we don't do anything.
Yeah, we kind of just let it you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's over, that, and let's just keep going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, now go on a vacation or take some time off or something. And it's like, the work ain't done.
Yes.
You want to get the most out of your event again, mm-hmm. right? And so you want to have a plan for the aftermath as well.
And we will also be talking about what happens if it didn't go so well. So mm-hmm. having a plan for your plan is going to be key here.
Yes, let's dive in.
So the first thing is okay, this was a great event, and now what? What can I do to maximize the profitability here? Sure. And so first is, let's follow up with your attendees, mm-hmm. whether they bought or didn't. Mm-hmm. Sending out a thank you text message or email is going to go a long way. Mm-hmm. Now, not only do you want to send out that email, but you actually want to do it a little bit more strategically. Mm-hmm. You want to follow the next few steps and what they can do so that they can come back. Mm-hmm. So whether they did buy, maybe you can have an extra add-on offer that mm-hmm. they can add on to their services.
Yeah, definitely. So an add-on offer, I think, could be a really great way because you already know they bought something, let's say, or a specific service, right? Well, what is a complementary service that you can add to that will also help them to their goal faster? Or, it'll just kind of give them an amplification of what they already want. Or in addition to hey, the next logical step once you got this is this other thing, right? And so those are just some little quick ideas that you can implement so that you can try to get the most out of it as well.
And you can even add an offer into it. So mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure we've all gone through these where you're buying something and then when you're in your cart, it kind of tells oh, do you want to add this on?
Yeah, people buy these together. So Amazon does that a lot where it's when you are looking at one specific product, if you scroll a little bit down, it'll tell you people usually buy, and it gives you social proof because it tells you, it could just say, hey, also buy this. No, it says people also bought, which is social proof, right?
These and these together.
Right?
Yeah, that is huge. And you can even add an offer, it's usually this much, but if you buy it right now, mm-hmm. then you get a little bit extra off or whatever that might look like.
For sure.
So, but also if there is somebody that already bought, then that person had a great experience at your event. That they are a client already because they already left a deposit or paid for a full service. So why not ask them to refer a friend? to leave a review, to leave a testimonial, which we know are huge in our space.
Keeping in mind too, it's like people, a lot of times, maybe they're running late on purchasing gifts. So ultimately them referring a friend so that everybody gets a discount, or you ultimately extending a promotion or something like that could also just be a really great way of maybe somebody who maybe was thinking about it at the event, but they weren't super sure. They didn't know if they were going to have an extra budget available. If you say, hey, we got such an amazing turnout for the event and because of popular demand, a lot of people were asking us if we could extend the promotion. We're actually going to extend it till X day. And then how can you make, and then you ask yourself, how can I make that easy for people to say, go to this link and buy it online now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And or give us a call. Give us a call. You don't have to come in, right, to purchase it or anything. You can buy it online or you can do it over the phone. And that is like some really quick wins that you can do to try to maximize on your event and the attendees that already went.
Exactly. Now, it is even more important if it's somebody that didn't buy right there and then.
100%.
Right? Your follow-up sequence is going to be the key to them actually purchasing later. So what is it that they need from you in order to make that decision? Whether it's an extra incentive, whether it's a little bit more education on the service, whether it is just like an added bonus to them, right? So you want to make sure that you have these follow-ups ready to go, because the moment your event is over, these need to kick in. And
so if you can automate all of those things, it's actually really great. And so that's why, again, we're doing these in advance, because you want to have all this stuff mapped out and ready to go, before it even starts, right?
Yes.
And so, yeah.
Super important. Now, what else can you do for your event to maximize everything that you're currently doing? Well, this is something that sometimes gets overlooked, but I'm going to say it. Make sure you have somebody in your staff or yourself that is taking video and photos for social media. This is huge, because not only can you actually build some more anticipation for the future event, if you're having like a whole month, a week, or whatever that might look like, you're building anticipation, you're creating this almost like FOMO sense, so that people, hey, I'm gonna go tomorrow, I didn't go today. And you're also going to have great testimonials and just social proof for upcoming months, upcoming events. If you want to do this as an annual thing, you will have just material that you can use to promote the next event that you have next year, so on and so forth. And it's like all that stuff builds on top of each other, and the more assets that you have to help you promote the next one, the better off you're going to be. And you can think about these also like very strategically with like an evergreen type of mind. So if you already are having like demos going on and consultations or something, you can actually have somebody in your staff or yourself be recording video that you can use later on for your social media. It doesn't have to be for the event, but you are leveraging this event where you have people, where you have your staff, where you have like your office really beautifully decorated, whatever that might be. You just have those videos ready to go, because we know that sometimes things get busy and we don't really think about these things until the last minute. Yeah. So, I mean, all that's super important. And so all that stuff will just, again, help you build these assets in your business, so that whenever you, again, do have some other kind of event or different things like that, even if it's not an event for the holidays, just another event that you're doing for, maybe you do one every quarter or something, all that stuff is going to help you regardless. Yes, I love that. And also think about like, can I actually get video testimonials from my people? It is an event. If you have you're actually throwing a party, or you have some of your most loyal customers that are coming in for that special promo, can you ask them for that video testimonial? You have them there, they're probably dressed up, or whatever that might be. Hey, can I record you right now? Can you help me out? Give me that 1 minute video review. Again, just think about what else can you do during this time so that you can get the most out of it and actually put it up in your internet presence. And then part of the follow-up sequence, like you can integrate that content that you already got or you created into, say, maybe a person who didn't purchase, right? You can ultimately use a review that they left you or a testimonial that they left you, and they say, hey, this was this person's experience. Don't miss out.
And so that's how you can leverage the social media content or, for reviews and testimonials, that you can leverage that for the aftermath of the event, right? Because obviously you're collecting these things during the event, but once the event is over, you can leverage that material so that you can get the people that didn't purchase and use that as a way to kind of, get them over the edge, right?
Yeah. And not even didn't purchase, but what about those that didn't attend?
Yeah.
Right? So now you have all this material to let them know, like, hey, this happened. You showed some interest. Maybe you RSVP'd for this, but you weren't able to come. Hey, this is what you missed.
And hey, it's okay if you missed it. If you want to buy it, there's still an opportunity for you, and then you put a time limit on it. But you say, hey, but it's only till this day, X time. We're not doing this again, till next year or whatever.
And you can have different pricings, right? So you can do for the event, this is the most amazing price for this particular service, but then after the event you only get half of that, or
sure.
You can just go like that too. So plan it whatever it makes more sense to your business. And then last but not least, okay, what happens if the event didn't go as well as I wanted it to? What do I do then? Is it all lost? Should I not do this anymore?
Well, I definitely think that all of the things that we just mentioned, all the points prior, can still be leveraged for this exact scenario, right?
Yes.
Like I said earlier, I think one of the things that, unforeseen circumstances that could have happened. Hey, bad weather, and it's obviously during winter, right? So weather is definitely a factor.
Yeah.
And so, hey, okay, well now maybe I need to shift to doing more of an online purchase thing. And let me send out these follow-up text messages, letting people know that, hey, if you still want to take advantage of this promotion, it's still going to happen. We're actually going to extend it. And you give them a reason why, hey, obviously the weather, kind of snowstorm, whatever it was, forced people, that didn't allow people to come and they really wanted this. We're going to make it available for X amount of time. And, we're still offering the same price. You can call in or you can buy it online. Right?
Yes, exactly. And now the other part of it too, and I think something that usually people tend to oversee is, do sit down after your event and go through what went wrong. What you could have done better. Did you not plan it with enough advance or anticipation?
Sure.
Did you not have an amazing marketing agency to help you out throughout this process? Did you not have follow-ups? Did you not have your staff members didn't know exactly what they needed to do or how to go about it? Was your promotion or offer not the best that it could have been? Was it not communicated efficiently? All of these things.
Was our offer just not that attractive? You know what I mean? Could we have done a better offer? And I think even just having this discussion itself can help you say, okay, well, how could this be a better offer? And then maybe refactor that and then send that out to your list and then see if you actually get some attraction on it. I think could be a good one.
Yeah, definitely. And then also it is the holiday season, right? You still have some time. So even if this one event didn't go as well, hey, there's still more to go off of, right? Even if you're doing this the last week of December, we all have those friends that forget to purchase something.
For sure.
Or hey, this is our after holiday season promo. Still think outside the box. What else can I do? And how, after seeing my list of things that went wrong, how can I actually do them better for next time?
Yeah, definitely. And so I think those are some really quick ways of things that you can do to kind of help you get to really maximize and squeeze the juice out of the efforts that you already put into planning all these things.
And just go back to your measurable goals. Where did you want to be? What actually happened? And let's just kind of try to see how we can make those numbers make more sense.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, nothing is lost. This is obviously a learning experience. And with business, that's just how it always is. You know what I mean? Even when things don't go as planned, it still was a really great learning experience. And that's why it's important to also, like Billy was saying, sit down and have these conversations and really, retroactively go back and figure out, man, what could have we done better, right? I think at the end of the day, it's a learning experience that will allow us to do better next time. But it is really important to still take the time to analyze hey man, like, yeah, maybe this didn't go as well. Maybe we should have surveyed our clients a little bit more and try to get a better understanding of what it was that they wanted.
And so as a perfectionist myself, it is hard. It's hard to put yourself out there thinking that all of the things that could go wrong. And as a perfectionist too, I can say like, sometimes we don't do things for that fear. But as a business owner, you need to put yourself out there. You need to do the thing because that's the only way that you're going to learn, going through it.
For sure.
And it's a hard lesson.
Yeah.
Not gonna say it's easy.
Yeah.
You've definitely helped a lot with that.
But that's business, you know.
But that's business. So, hey, hopefully these podcast episodes that we've been doing can help you to go through this process a little bit easier and better, but just do it and then learn from it. And next time, I promise it'll be way better.
Yeah. And that's at the end of the day, all we're trying to do. We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to improve. We're trying to help each other out. Right.
Yes.
So if you found this episode insightful, like we was saying, definitely leave us a review, leave us a comment, join the Facebook group. And if you have specific questions about event marketing or anything else, let us know. Again, also reference our previous episodes 36 and 37 will give you more of a clear, detailed view of how we actually go about creating these events. And make sure to stay tuned for the next episode because we're actually going to be talking about a few case studies from clients that we've had that have had really successful events. So this is time to give you some inspiration, some ideas, and kind of letting you know like, hey, what's possible?
Yeah.
You know?
What can this actually look like? I love it. See you in that next episode.
See ya.
Bye.